Welcome to our online training. In today's training, we will be covering how to open Securities. Today's training is designed to instruct in some of the basics of Metastock and the Downloader program. We will provide some guidelines for using certain features within the software. However, nothing presented in this training is intended as, or should be construed to be, a recommendation to buy or sell any specific security. The information, software, and techniques presented today should only be used by investors who are aware of the risks inherent in trading. Equus shall have no liability for any investment decisions based on the use of their software, any trading strategies, or any information provided in connection with the company. At the conclusion of this training video, you should know the difference between opening history, local data, favorites, and data on demand, how to select more data to be displayed and or loaded into a chart, how to change the periodicity of a chart, and how to create a new symbol within the symbol database. We will begin by explaining what a chart is. A chart is simply a graphical representation of price data. Price data can include open, high, low, close, volume, and open interest information for a specific time period and symbol. There are two types of data that Metastock can chart: local data and data on demand. Data that is stored on your hard drive is referred to as local data. To access local data, we need to create a security file and then download data through the Downloader program. For more information regarding creating local data, please watch our The Downloader, Creating New Folders and Securities training video on equus.com. Local data is accessed through Metastock's Open dialog box. So let's select File, Open. Then click onto the Local Data button. From the Look-In at the top, select the folder on the hard drive that contains your Metastock data files. Data on Demand is also accessed through the Metastock's Open dialog box by clicking onto the Reuters Data Link button. If you are using Metastock Professional, you may have either a quote center or an e-signal button. Type in the symbol and click on to Open. The data is retrieved using the internet connection and displays the data in the chart for the selected symbol. Important facts about data on demand. The entire symbol database is easily accessible. You simply type in a symbol, hit open, and the data appears. Data on demand is the quickest way to view a chart. Because the data is being pulled over the internet from the data vendor's server, any data corrections or changes will automatically reflect on your chart every time you refresh or reopen your charts. In order to use the Data on Demand feature, you must have a live internet connection. And we also recommend using local data when using the Explorer for scans and the Enhanced System Tester for backtesting. When using Data on Demand, these types of functions can be very slow. To quickly retrieve a previously viewed security, click on the History button and select the desired security from the list. The Favorites folder lets you create easily accessible security lists. Securities can be added to favorites from local data or data on demand. Let's review the different ways of adding a security into favorites. From the Open dialog box, let's select the Reuters Data Link button and scroll down a little bit till we come to our list of symbols. Then you can right-click on your symbol and select Add to Favorites. Or you can right-click onto an open chart and select Add to Favorites. Next, we will review the two different ways to locate a symbol for charting within Metastock. This option is in the Open dialog box. Select File, Open. From the top right-hand corner, select Options. Let's start with the View by Symbol option. When this option is checked, you simply type in the symbol in the section provided. Metastock will search the symbol database for a match. Highlight your symbol from the main page above and click on to Open. For this example, we will do a symbol search for IBM. Highlight the desired symbol and select Open to view your chart. The second option is View by Name. This can be helpful when you are not sure what the symbol is for a particular company. For this training example, we will do a name search for Walmart. This option works in the same way as the symbol search, but searches by name rather than symbol. Within the Security Name section, type in WAL space MART. Highlight the desired item and select Open to view the chart. Now we will go over how to change the loaded and displayed records of your charts. This is also located in the Options dialog. From the Open menu, select Options, Load Options. The loaded periods are the total number of bars that your chart will contain. 65,500 is the maximum number this field can have. The display periods are the number of loaded records that will be displayed on the chart. For example, if your load records are set to 500 and your display 250, when you open your chart, it will show the 250 most recent bars. Then using the scroll bar at the bottom of your chart, you can scroll back and see the other 250. 65,500 is the maximum number for this field. Or you can choose to be prompted for a date whenever a chart is opened. This option will ask you each time for a first and last date of data to be loaded each time you open a chart. For this training example, we will leave the defaults: loaded 500, display 250. Next, we will do a symbol search for IBM. So let's click on to the Reuters Data Link button, and in the field provided, type in IBM, select Open. This will bring up a chart. Now we will cover how to set the periodicity for the chart you want to open. Periodicity is the time frame represented by each data bar in this chart. For example, when opening a chart in Metastock end of day, your options for periodicity would be daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly bars. There are two ways of selecting the periodicity to open a chart with. The first way is through the Open dialog box. In the bottom left-hand corner below the Reuters Data Link button is a drop-down menu for periodicity. Using the drop-down menu, select the desired periodicity for the chart you want to open. Next, we will review how to change the periodicity from an open chart. From our IBM chart, in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the letter D. This is where you can change the periodicity for the open chart. For today's training example, let's change the periodicity to weekly. Once you have selected the periodicity of the chart, it will automatically refresh the chart. In the final section of today's training, we will cover how to add a new symbol to Metastock symbol database, as well as editing an existing symbol. There are a few things you need to know when adding a new symbol. First, you will need to know the symbol of the security you would like to add. Second, you also want to enter the symbol in uppercase letters. And finally, you want to make sure the symbol's format is supported by your data provider. If you are unaware of what symbol format to use, please contact Metastock support or the data provider. Let's begin by adding a new symbol to Metastock symbol database. This is done through the Open dialog box. From the top right-hand corner, select Tools, New Symbol. In the Name section, enter the desired name. In the Symbol section, enter the properly formatted symbol. For this training example, we will use the symbol A, B, C, D. Select the desired exchange. For those using Metastock Professional, you will want to set your start and end times here. These are the times that security trades on its exchange. Display units is how you would like the data displayed on the chart. We will keep the default as decimal. Select the desired type for categorizing the symbol within the symbol database, as well as the desired group. Hit OK, which will now add the symbol to the symbol database. Lastly, we will review how to edit a symbol's properties. This is done within the Open dialog box as well. In the symbol field, type in the symbol for Microsoft, which is MSFT. Scroll down, right-click onto the symbol, and select Properties. Make the desired changes to any of the fields shown, and hit OK to save the changes. We have now completed today's online training. We have covered the different types of data and how to open Securities and Metastock, doing both symbol and name searches. We have also explained how to change the loaded and displayed records, as well as the periodicity of a chart. Finally, we have showed how to create a new symbol and edit an existing symbol. We wish you wonderful success with our outstanding software.